data collection interview. Participants for 16th of March 2016. Good afternoon. A research about using interpersonal communication training as a tool to convert interpersonal deviance into cooperative behavior within restaurant employees is being done. You are one of the 6 restaurant employees that participated on the development of the research, in which involved to take part in an interpersonal communication training with the other 5 participants. As a part of the research, we would like to ask you a few questions about the topic. So, question number 1. What behaviors do you consider deviant behaviors with coworkers, and what behaviors do you consider cooperative behaviors?
Okay, well, deviant behaviors for me involve a person, they can do something and there won't be any repercussions of it. So, for example, there could be many drinks on the pass and you can go there and some of your drinks are there, and a deviant behavior for me is deliberately choosing not to take the other person's drink as well as your own, which, wouldn't make your job any harder just for a little bit of extra effort to help everybody. But if everyone engages in this behavior, then this is ultimately when work becomes much more difficult. Obviously, cooperative behaviors, well, not just what I said, obviously, in terms of choosing to take someone else's drink as well as yours, but understanding, that's just a singular act. Cooperative behaviors come from actually appreciating that when you do something for somebody else, that almost like karma, the restaurant will turn by itself with everyone helping each other in a kind of circle, and a lot more gets done just organically than there having to be someone telling you what to do. And in that sense, cooperative behaviors help people because they do it for themselves, not because they're being told to.
Okay. Question number 2. When is more likely to engage on deviant behaviors and why? And cooperative behaviors and why?
Okay. I think people engage more in deviant behaviors when they don't feel that there is structure within the restaurant that's prepared either by the management, which lets them know that there's going to be a solid base for them to do their job. Because if you don't have this solid base, then you can't look beyond yourself. The problem with deviant behavior is it's only caring for yourself. So if the restaurant isn't in a good situation in an organizational sense, then I think people will behave more in deviant behaviors then, because they know that, as I said before, that there won't be any consequences to their actions. But similarly, cooperative. I mean, that isn't just the only thing, because that sounds like people are telling you what to do. Again, it's not being told what to do. It's just it's when there isn't enough cohesion between everybody, then you don't think of a group, you think of yourself, and that's where deviant behavior comes from. Cooperative behavior, comes from a sense of togetherness. It comes from a sense of believing that you are not just there doing your job, but you are part of a much bigger thing than yourself while you are in the job, and that if everyone believes that, then everything just works a lot better than if everyone only thinks of themselves.
Okay. Question number 3. Does your company provide technical trainings, and how often? And interpersonal communication trainings, and how often?
Things, well, not massively often, but recently we've had a new to make sure we tick all the boxes for the legal side of things and all this type of stuff. But no, in terms of interpersonal training, there is very little to teach people about, and yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it's very well catered for.
Yeah. And question number 4. In your opinion, did you see any change of behaviors at work between you and your colleagues after the interpersonal communication training, and how?
Absolutely, because like I said before, when people are able to empathize with each other, when there aren't grievances between people, when everyone's moving forwards with the same sort of energy and in the same way, then there isn't any tension. There's far less friction between people, and people make less mistakes. People are more relaxed. People are happier, and there's just a general sense of being able to do your job and enjoy it, I suppose. And that's the main thing, is that in a job in a restaurant, as a waiter or a bartender or anyone, the restaurant, between the team and between the people that are coming there and the people that work there, it is interpersonal communication on every single level. So having been through the course, I think even from my point of view, even behaving with the customers, my behavior improved because I was able to empathize with them a little bit more, and feel a sense of togetherness outside of just the job.
Great. And question number 5. In your opinion, could interpersonal communication training be helpful to convert interpersonal deviance into cooperative behaviors within restaurant employees, and how?
Yeah, I mean, it could, definitely, because you could say that it naturally happens anyway, but it doesn't, because a deviant behavior, a negative, always spreads easier than a positive, and that's the point, is that interpersonal communication training helps people to understand the benefits of communicating better with their colleagues, and helps you understand the reasons why it's in everyone's benefit to not engage in a deviant behavior, and the results show from being cooperative, and almost everything about work, the job is made better by cooperating, and obviously almost everything is made worse by everyone being deviant. So yeah, I would absolutely recommend it.
Okay, thank you very much for your collaboration and participation in the development of the research, and have a lovely afternoon. Thank you very much.